It's not so fun when they pee on the dog beds. All right. So I'll show you the beginning of place first.
Oh, she's right up there.
Yeah, she's pretty familiar with the place. So I walk up, point, place. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Place. So the only rule of place is all four of her feet must be on the place. She can stand, she can sit, but her feet must remain on there. Let's go.
Did you say go?
I said, let's go. Let's go just means come towards me. Place. Good girl. And then I use the release word, yes. So you'll notice I use that at the end of all commands, because this is actually a stay command. So we've already done the work with this, so I can drop the leash. And we've also already started the e-collar on her too, so you can do it that way. Walk around, and if she tried to get off on this method, I would just run towards her and bump her back on the place. Or step on the leash. Yeah. And bring her back. Girl. So that's two parts of it. The send, so that you can get her to step on the place, and then the stay on the place.
What is the word you're using?
Place.
Place?
Yeah, Place. Now people think, I say out, and someone kept thinking I was saying ouch the other day, so I don't know if something's going on with my speech pattern. Or my accent, you know? Does out sound like out when I say it?
No, I understand.
Okay, good. So like that, I just walk like this. I don't say it again. So that's her correction for that, is that I'm gonna walk into her. And then see, she can lie down. Good girl, good girly girl. It's hard for her right now, she wants her mommy. Yes! So,
Why are you saying as she gets off there?
yes,
Just yes.
yes. I can, so if I say good girl, that doesn't mean release ever, that means keep doing what you're doing. So if she goes on, Sadie, place. See how I just gave her a little collar correction for not going on her place? And I say, good girl. I don't want her to get off the place. That means keep staying on there. Good girl, Sadie, good girl. And then I say, yes! And that's the release word.
Wow.
You want to try putting her on there, just walking up, pointing, saying place, and having her go on? Let's see how she
Place.
Oh, look, you need the leash.
Oh, I thought you were
Then walk away from her, just ignore her. Now point and say place. Now have the leash short enough so you can get her right on there. You see, she has to learn how to act calmly with you.
Good.
So only say it once and have nice, quiet body movement. So not so hectic. Yeah, so, and you can also body bump her in. So if she did that, I could just step into her and body bump her in. Then you can say yes, and then try that again.
Place.
No, but I meant walk away with her.
Oh,
So
walk
like
away.
this. Oh. See, she won't do it to me because we've been practicing together. Let's
What
go. So see how I'm all business-like?
Yeah. And not paying any attention.
Place. Right. Good girl. There's other ways we can get her to stop too as we go through this.
Right.
But that's the first lesson for you. Just be very
Matter of
matter
fact.
of fact. And I'm actually gonna wait till she calms down a little bit now. Then I'll release her. Good girl, Sadie. Yes. So you can hold the leash this close if you want to. You don't have to let the whole thing out. That makes more trouble for you. And then you just walk away. Now point and say place.
Place.
Ooh,
And then once she calms down. Yeah, so you know what you
And I took out the this.
well
You're
that,
paying
but
attention
also
to it,
you're moving your hands a lot,
Uh-huh.
and that gives her something to chase,
That's true.
like a toy. You know, and she hasn't seen you this whole time,
I know.
and she's not used to working with you. So just keep yours. So instead of like this, just be, you know. And she'll get used to it, probably today.
And when she jumps, just move into her.
Yep. Just make sure she's on her place. That's your only job. All the rest is up to her. Just don't give her anything to chase. That's it from Maggie. Yep. Don't worry about her. Just walk away. Then walk towards the place. Point.
Place.
Good. Then say yes and walk away.
Yes.
Walk around a little bit.
Place.
So remember, you don't have to wait for, everyone does this, don't wait for her to be paying attention to you. Her job is to be paying attention to you in the first place.
So we're going to point it down.
No, the pointing's good, but everyone waits for their dog to look. And I like-
Look at them.
Right, but my thing is, I've taught you to go to place every time. Once you hear that come in, that's your cue. It's not up to me to catch your gaze so that you do it. It's up to you to be paying attention to me. Not you. Dog.
Right.
The dog.
Sadie.
Just be clear.
Yeah, right. Sometimes people.
At this point, I can say good girl.
But remember, that doesn't mean she can leave her place.
Good girl.
They like that acknowledgement,
Yeah.
and then you can release her when you want.
You have to say yes, Mom.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
If you don't say yes and pull her off that, that's where she will learn that when you pull her, she has to come. That's not what we want her to learn.
Place.
oh, there you go.
Now you can say good girl, Mom, and you get her.
Yeah, the most important, toughest thing for people to learn is have a quieter, like, body movement. Oh, so step into it. Yeah, you could have done that too. Either one's correct.
Good girl. Yes.
Go for a long one.
And you don't look at her much, do you?
Nope.
You're doing this.
I don't make it a point not to or to. You know what I mean?
There's something on the ground she wants.
We drop a lot of treats down.
Oh. Place.
So give her a little collar tug towards it. And then when she's on, you can say, good girl.
Good girl. She's waiting for it to too.
You can say yes.
Yes.
So now that she's being calmer with you, you can let a little bit, you don't have to let the whole leash out, but let it be a little bit looser.
She's a true. Place.
So get a little collar tug. So I give her a correction, either a tug or a body bump within 1 Mississippi of me saying the command. So that's true for just about anything I do. That's a command.
It has to be immediate, otherwise there's no
Right.
association.
Well, like I said, 1 Mississippi. Which is not instant, but long
Right,
enough to
right.
let that thought process
goes
and come
together.
to the side, right? You wanna give them that little bit of room to like make a mistake, so you can teach them
Yeah.
to try not to make a mistake. I mean, everyone makes, you know, we're not all perfect all the time, but you wanna be able to get it, so I wanna be able to get this so I can get 4 out of 5 done quickly in a row, and 4 in a row.
Yeah,
Of whatever I'm working on, then that's when it becomes more reliable. So you allow the 5th to be like, oh, okay, you made a mistake.
Just like us.
Right,
Can I use your restroom? I'm sorry.
okay,
I just,
let me just,
I have to make sure the dogs are not.
Yes.
So you have to do that too.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I drank too much water this morning.
You were going to do it.
You know, she said to wait for a minute.
Oh.
But you can practice that in the meantime.
I am.
That's good.
You wanna practice it
Place.
more?
Yeah, but not yet.
Good girl. Yes. You wanna try?
No, you just keep doing it, Mom, until she's really, I would do it, yeah, really, until she's really there. Great.
Place. Good girl. Yes.
All right, we're clear.
Dad, you have to go too?
Yeah. When did I go and stand outside the door?
Okay.
Place. Yes. Place. Yes. Place. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Place. Good girl. Good. Yes.
Space, sorry.
So just walk towards, ignore her, walk towards the place. There you go. Just walk towards.
Place.
So don't try to, you pulled her up a little bit there. Let her do it on her own steam, and you've lost her foot back. Oh, there we go. Yeah, make sure all her feet are on.
Yes.
So she's probably gonna come back
Right.
and do that when he comes back in. What? I don't have his name.
Bob. Bob Carroll. I'm Laura.
What's Bob and Carol from? Is that like a sitcom or something?
There
It
is.
was Bob and Carol, Ted and Alice. It was,
Ah,
it was a
oh,
movie
exactly.
years ago. Good girl.
Yeah.
I knew that sounded like a couple, like a sitcom couple for some reason.
Yes.
It was what was back then not called a sitcom, but was a sitcom.
Right.
Place.
Don't forget to point. There you go, good.
Okay, should I get closer before I say place?
No, well, you should stay within, at least 6 inches right now. She'll have a longer place later. Well, she already kind of does, but when she's training with you right now, about 6 inches away is the farthest I would go. Come on in, I'm gonna let the puppies back out.
Yeah.
Right back.
Yeah. Place.
You have to point, Mom.
I don't think you have.
Yes, she said, make sure you point.
Good.
It has to be clear to them where you want them to go.
I didn't hear yes there.
Oh,
I just heard good girl.
Yeah.
yes. Place. Good girl.
Stay
A
along.
lot of distraction. That's probably good. Yes. Place. Good girl.
So that's the first thing I showed her. I'm not gonna do this, I'm gonna show you the third step, but just to show you what the second step is, cause I think you guys will get dizzy if you do this.
Just keep doing it.
Well, no, so I go place, and the way I taught her to stay on her place was I walked around in a circle for a period of time. Thinking that this is what I'm afraid everyone will get discombobulated by. So that was kind of a preemptive correction, because she was thinking about getting off the,
She surely was. I saw it. She was thinking hard about that.
should I wanna go to mommy.
And Robin, a place can be any place we want her to,
Right, you'll probably want to like walk her up to a safe place, pat it, or guide her up with the leash on it first. But yes,
it could be
so a
just
place could be that, could be the couch that you're sitting on.
could be a corner in a room.
Well, it has to be something with a border,
Oh, it does, okay.
otherwise she won't know. So if it's something continuous, obviously, that's more of a
Where.
sit stay or down stay.
How about a small rug?
Yes,
Yeah.
That'd be fine?
as long as it fits her and it doesn't squish up under her, like I
Yeah.
said. Has to be something sturdy.
She keeps an eye on me.
We've been working a lot together.
That's great.
And playing a lot together. Good girl. Yes. Yes. So instead, I'll just show you the long stay, since you don't really have to do that anymore. But that's how I got her used to me walking around.
So you might need to practice that, Mom.
You
I don't
can.
know if she'll stay on there for you.
Yeah. Want to practice that? So just go place. You see, you might need to keep a tighter circle than I do, you know, so more like this. This is where you can get dizzy. So don't look on the floor, I'm telling you.
You can get dizzy.
Yeah. You don't believe me, but wait. Yes. So want to try that with her?
Sure. Place.
drop the leash or hold the leash. You might as well drop it. Just be ready to walk into her when you start to move. You can walk it, there you go. Now step on the leash, grab the leash and pull her towards the place again.
Place.
Don't say it again,
Oh, don't
this
say
is the correction, yeah. We want her to respond once. So you can drop it. And walk into her front paws. Just walk towards her. Here you go. And walk around. Keep a close circumference. So yeah, so just step into her. Oh, now grab the leash.
Place.
No, don't say it again. Just give her the correction on. There you go. And drop it. And walk, so every time she tries to walk off, be ready to just walk towards her. So just get the leash again. Pull her towards it. Don't say it. Just bring her towards the place.
Don't say it.
Just learn same rules with Carol as with Robin. Yeah, step on it. Bring her back. Don't say anything, drop the leash. I wouldn't, she'll get bored and drop that probably if you don't fight with her right now. There you go. I'm timing you, so I'll let you know when to release her. Oh, yeah, just step on it. Don't worry about where you're grabbing it, just get her back on the place. It's too bad, so sad. Yep. And it's easier to walk into her backside, Carol. There you go. Yep. She's testing you. Yep. Just bring her back on. Oh, grab the leash. Let her know who's in charge. It's not her. Not too far away. See, like just that additional inch, keep it pretty close to the edge. For you. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll get the leash out if I have to.
I can see how you could get dizzy. Yes.
See, now she's onto her curl, so don't worry about her. Just walk around her. That's a little of her stubbornness right there, right? I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
No, you have to be trained, you're doing well. You have to be trained also not
You
to
didn't tell me what her
flare your
favorite cookie was.
Perfect.
Your favorite cookie.
Yes, Mom, because you're being trained, you get trained.
Oh, I want shortbread.
Good choice. I like shortbread too. And you can release her. So say yes.
Yep.
No,
Or
yes,
yes,
Mom.
yes.
You have to say yes.
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 Because that sounds different than yep.
Yes.
And that just means release, so she can do whatever she wants to do.
Ah.
So, but you can, so if you want her to get off the place, grab the leash and say, let's go. And don't worry about her
Let's go.
There we go. Yep. Sadie. Good. And then set her up again.
Place.
She's doing that on purpose to get her attention, you know.
Is she really?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Smart, isn't she?
she
Cause
is.
she thinks,
She's smart.
she thinks mom will say, stop that,
Right,
and take it out of her
Right.
mouth, yeah, and then she'll have something to play with and have some
right.
interaction.
And be chased with, and yeah, it's exactly what it is.
Who knew they were smarter than me?
Because I'm not ready to show Carol how to get in out yet, but I'm just gonna show you how I do it.
Oh, that's how you get it out of
You don't have to. We'll just practice while we're doing this. That's why whenever she has something, I pretty much take it out of her mouth. Nope.
Oh, she's persistent, isn't she?
So just grab her leash, put it back on the place. Don't worry about where on the leash you grab, you know what I mean? You can get the tail end of it if you want to, it doesn't have to be right up close to her. Sometimes I'll like step on it and get the handle.
Yeah.
You know, that way, cause see how she tries to like play with her and boss her around when she does that?
No, Mom, she's trying to boss you around, don't let anybody boss you around. Especially not a dog.
Except me.
Puppy. She's a very nice puppy. She has a little bit of an edge though, a little bit. Not the worst I've ever seen at all. But she'll definitely take advantage of any leeway.
She's looking
And she's been given a lot of it,
Yes.
so,
You don't wanna give Sadie a lot of leeway.
no.
Could you tell as soon as you started training her that she'd been given a lot of leeway?
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, but a lot of puppies are. A lot of people don't realize like that, to do things like sit on the dog. Those sort of things are so valuable.
Yeah,
And
and there's
teaching them
some,
how to, calm down. A lot of people just, you know, wanna focus on the sit and the down and the stay and the paw, all that sort of stuff.
Never mind that, who cares if they can dance?
Right, exactly.
I want them to come when I call and sit, not jump.
Well, I mean, it's all important, you know what I mean, but, in the progression with puppies especially, I think the calming exercises are
Yeah.
especially important. It will give you a lot less trouble later on.
Yeah.
You know,
And I think, because the puppy has so much energy, and mom does not have that much energy, she spends all her energy trying to keep the puppy
yes.
calm.
Right.
Yes.
the e-collar will help with a lot of that too. Because then you take the leash out of the equation completely, so, you know, she can't remove the leash and tug on the leash, right?
Place.
Like, just give her a little tug forward.
Can you say good girl?
You can say good girl.
Except that
Just
she cheated on
remember-
us.
Yeah, yeah, we're not saying good girl for that though, but yeah, that's a good point.
When she drops it, you can say,
Yes. Look at, do you see her looking
She's
up at her?
She's
aren't you gonna
She's
wanna
trying
do
to lure
something
you
here?
in.
Right. You can't say.
Now you can say good girl, if she lets the leash go.
Oh, that's all right, then just ignore that, just reinforce,
Or try
good girl,
and
there you
premature.
go.
always trying to good things.
No, I was just laughing because her tail started to go up
Right.
and down. You can release her.
Yes. Place.
Just ignore it. Just keep the same protocol. When she drops it, say, good girl.
Mm-hmm.
Those aren't the things she picks up that I take. She's never picked up her leash before and had me have to take it out of her mouth.
This is the first time.
Yeah. Other, like, I take the
Good
toys
girl.
out of her mouth all the time and like pieces of wood or sticks. Just to make sure that I
You
can
can.
and she's used to it. We'll be doing more formal process about drop, but I usually do that so we're not in a conflict at first. Like
Yeah,
it becomes routine for me to do it.
Yeah.
Then later on, it's not such a surprise when I pry their mouth open and when they have something
Is that
bad.
how you do it? You pry her mouth open?
Well, right now, that's what I'm doing, if she starts to grip on it, you know, if she goes like that, then there's like a little hinge spot where you can press.
Yeah.
She's tried to knit me once or twice when I did it, and then it's important for me not to, act like I'm startled in any way, I'm just like, oh, okay, give it to me.
it's mine.
Right.
I'm the boss
Right,
here.
exactly.
So do you always come over her at the top?
Yeah, right now, I don't want you to necessarily do that, I'll probably have a different way for you to do it
Yeah,
when you're doing it, but I always go over the top, over the mouth. It's been the one way that I found that's easy enough to do and not so prone to you getting bitten.
Mhm.
So like I said, there's a hinge right here, so I go up on the top of the snout, I get the hinge.
Yeah.
And I press on it, sometimes I'll press the cheeks into the teeth, and it hurt her cry before, that's cause she was gripping on it, and I pressed a little bit into her cheeks, and she was like, ow.
I used to do that with our cats, to get them to take their pill. Open your mouth, open your mouth.
Yeah.
Open your mouth. Get that pill in there.
We hide the pills in cream cheese, so we don't have to do
Ah.
that.
They were too smart, they would like eat everything around it and
Yeah.
leave the pill in the dish.
Yes. Sadie.
That's not gonna work.
So she has snapped at you when you've tried to take
Once
some.
or twice.
Place.
But I wouldn't even call it, not a snap where you hear the teeth close, you know what I mean, which is a potential bite,
Yeah.
just
Or like a nip.
right.
And how did
I
you,
mean,
how did you respond to that, Robin?
so I just ignored it, and I try not to make any reaction to it other than to just go through the process. You know,
I know,
whenever
we
we're
have to stay
training,
there.
we just keep doing that. I try to show that I'm not affected by it at all.
Hmm.
But there's gonna be a more formal way, I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. But that's, as a trainer, you know, it's just a way to get her used to me taking it and responding.
I was getting a little dizzy.
That's just. Go
You
figure it
have to
out.
release her, Mom.
Yes.
Don't forget to release, yeah. You were all over that, good job.
Yes.
Did you wanna try this, Bob? Did you see what
I'm
we were
wondering
doing?
whether Laura will.
I don't know, but you go ahead, Dad. I think it's more important that you
Yeah,
do
so
it. I
you're
do
just
it with the
gonna-
other dog.
Point, Sadie, place, and then if she doesn't, I'm gonna hand this over to you officially in a second. So once she's on the place, then you're gonna circle. Yes. Let's go. So just make sure she goes on the place. Correct her if she doesn't go right on it.
Mom, why don't you come sit back here?
Oh, she can be a distraction.
Okay, be a distraction, Mom.
She's a good distraction
That's
for
true.
Sadie. She's like Sadie's beacon. Beacon of hope.
Definitely.
straight towards point.
Place.
But yeah, you're a little off. You wanna go straight towards with her. So she would be here, place, instead of over there. Just cause our, like, body movements are what's training her right now. And if I go off course now, that's confusing to her until later.
Place.
Good place. Now drop the leash and circle her, but get ready to step on it if you have to, if she walks off. Carol's warmed her up for you. Nope.
Don't pay attention to
Yeah,
it.
so walk into her, walk right in, yep. Now grab the leash and pull her towards the place, don't stay place again. There you go. Now drop it, start your circles again. Keep the circles pretty close. She's pushing it there. But she's doing it.
All my walking.
Are you all dizzy, Dad?
I'm getting there, I'm gonna turn around and go the other direction.
You don't necessarily, if doing the circles, you can do like something less circly if you, I don't know how to say it.
Less circly, exactly. You can walk in a square, Dad. Rectangle. A crazy 8.
Or just back and forth from her,
Yeah.
you know.
It's also good because you could get her to stay on some mat somewhere while you guys are, for instance, Mom, if you're in the kitchen.
Yep.
So she has to stay there.
You can release her, so say yes,
Yes?
and then if you want her to go with you, you're probably gonna have to pick up her leash and say let's go and set her up again.
Yes.
And yes just means do what you want to, so I'm assuming she wants to stay on her place right now, so just say let's go.
Okay. Let's go.
Ooh, that
They
was
don't mind that, we work so that it's a comfortable place, so
Yeah.
you'll notice that when you're practicing with them, after a while, they will go there to relax during the day, on their own.
Yeah.
Just don't forget to send her straight onto it.
Yeah. Place. She's looking at Robin and
I
saying,
know, I
Oh.
heard it